everybody, this week video will be a reindeer, red-nosed reindeer for Christmas. So I cast on my machine, one in the front, one in the back for the first row. Like this, till I get to there, just in front of the black needle. Open the yarn feeder, close it, and crank. I will do a little bit faster, save some time, but the head and the body will be made that way. So I skip a little bit, cast off time. To cast off, I always do like half of a triangle to make sure that I have enough yarn to, where's my yarn needle? Oh, it's here. To remove all the stitch. Very important, when you remove it from the machine, you have to crank it for your work to pass in front of your yarn feeder. That's the place that the machine releases the stitches. If you don't do that, you will be very mad and confusing because it's not working. So this video is 35 point something minutes. So if you don't have anything to drink, maybe it's a good time to press pause and go get something to drink. So for the head you will need 55 rows, and for the body you will need 60. Don't forget to write it on your little book that you need close to your machine. It's like a Bible for your machine. So you go in front of it, grab every stitch between the two little red teeth, and when you did all that, you will be it's stuck there, sorry for that. So it's time to stretch it and put that aside. Now I will go with the paws. We will need 4 paws, so cast on is a little bit faster for this one because you already seen it, but I will slower when it's gonna be the time for the color change. So time to the color change. The color change I will go with chocolate. The yarn that I use is Belknap Premium. So the yarn is grabbed by the black needle and you go and do the double knot like this. So I will put that a little bit faster and you will see the color change, don't worry. So I'll come back with the color change. I write the color on the screen. I'm not sure, but it's from Belknap Premium. The beige one is in French is jute, but in English I'm not able to pronounce it correctly. It's burlap. So I continue with the burlap cutter. I pull on my work because when it's touched the table it's not good. So you need 4 paws, 25, 10 and 25. I repeat, 25, 10 and 25. Darker color is the 10 and the beige is the 25, 10, 25. Put that in your little booklet right now, don't forget, for your next project. So I stretch it and I will fold it like this to prepare it to create the little paws. I will close this, pull on the yarn, bring back my wool needle, and close it. It's like when you do a hat. And by the way, this video is not very friendly for newbies, but I never know, maybe you're good. If you have some experience in crochet or knitting, you could be good. So you do 4 paws and you go cast on, and now we will do the ears. For the ears I start with the project yarn and I will cast off with some waste yarn. Why? Because I have to close it flat for the trick I will show you how to do the little ears. So you need 2 ears and 13 with the project yarn and 5 from waste yarn. Okay, And when you finish with waste yarn, it's always easy to remove compared to the when you start with waste yarn. So when you do your ears, keep that in mind, okay? It's easier when you end up ending it with the waste yarn. So I do 5 rows, cut my yarn, and when I end up without any yarn, it will be easy to release from the machine. Voila! So you need 2 like that. So stretch, stretch, stretch. Don't worry, I will give you the rest of the numbers during the video. So time to get to the Kitchener stitch. To go grab one, you close the tube flat and go the other side. I will go a little bit faster, but if you have trouble with the hook, I will put in the video description another link to bring you to 5 different rows to not different rows, sorry, 5 different rows, no, 5 different way to close the tube. I got it. So I'm going to the other side to the little tail, and I will close it with the tail. Will secure my work. Make sure you grab all the stitches, because if you miss one, you will have a drop stitch, and it's not nice when you have a drop stitch. So I will pull that, and then time to remove the waste yarn like this. There, pull that, no drop stitch, and close the other side. So the other side, I just pull on it and close with my wool needle. There, I will give you a little trick how I did my ears. You could go like this. Me, I used my 2 thumbs, push one corner inside like this, and it gave you a very cute little ears. So I will attach it to secure it. Inside, outside, inside, outside, to keep it together. There. When you got this, you got 2 tails, and you attach it, double knot, and you do another ears, because you need 2. So now it's time for casting on the horn. I was wondering if there's another name for that. If there's one, write it in the video comment, because it's not horn, it's not a it's not a cow. So I will remove it, and don't worry, I will give you the number of rows. It will be on the screen soon. So cast off, I have to go in front of the yarn feeder to be released, and you grab it one by one with your wool needle, so that you will need 2 long tube of 15 and 2 short of 7 rows. So I repeat, 15, 2 15, and 2 7. Put that aside. I will show you how I transform a little tube into what I need. So close it. There. Pull a little bit. Use my wool needle and close that side too. There. Push with my thumbs. There. And go one side. And on the other side. Very important to keep the sand column. If you don't, it will be twisted. It won't look that great. It will still look good, but not that great. So you go and grab the other side, and I don't pull too tight on it because I will pull it after. There. Pinch it and you pull and voila, magic, like it. So we'll bring that tail to the other one, do it at double knot, and I will do the same thing with the longer tube. We'll go a little bit faster because you already seen me how to do it with the small part. So we'll go a little bit faster. For some people, go fast is good, and when it's too fast, not good, I know. So that's why I try to have like a slow part and a fast part to keep everybody happy and to get everybody to learn something. Because you do a video and you don't, if you listen to a video and you never learn anything, it's no use, so you won't come back. So better take my time and create something good. So I pull that, bring that closer, do a double knot, and time to attach it together. To attach it together, it's like you grab on the longer tube, bring the smaller one. I will cut that part, it's too long, won't bother me that way. So you got one stitch on the small and one stitch on the longer, and you will do that around the small pieces. So you will have to do it for this and for the other one. And I will pull on the yarn after to give it a better straight look. And sorry, I'm always looking for my words. It's hard to speak by myself in my studio, but I do my best. So sometimes if the word is not the perfect one, just watch a video. Maybe it's easier to understand by seeing me doing it than when I explain it. So okay, I will hide it in there and in there. I will. So that one is done. Anyways, if you're newbies and you're still watching the video, you will learn a lot. So that's great. There, got it. And I toss a little tail inside. I could keep the tail and sew it on the head after, but it's bothering me more than be helping me, so I prefer to cut it. So we do the same thing with this one. So the two is done. So time to close my head part. So I will close it like when I do a hat. So I will pull it and do a double knot here to keep it all together, and I will do another thing and the same thing on the other part. That's it. There, push it. Now time to take my yarn and just go every 2 stitch like this. It will help me to close the head after I put the stuffing in it. So I will go every 2 stitch. I don't go every stitch because it's gonna get like a big lump stuck on one side and it's not fun. And I'm not sure if lump is the right word, but anyways, it will prevent get all the stitch stuck in one side. That's what I mean. So I go and grab every 2 stitch till I get to the starting point. I have to redo that video twice because my computer just crashed this morning. It was good that I have it in French, so I'm presently doubling it in English. There. So I put the stuffing a little bit more, and I will close the tube that will create now a ball for the head. So I will attach it tight, but my arm's not that strong, so I have a shoulder injury 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So that's why I have a problem with my left hands not working properly. So I will close it. I make me find other way to finish my thing. So I will go like this, and voila, it's done. So I those little tail of yarn, and I will go with the ears. Time to add the ears on the head. That's a hard part, because you need the ears to stay at the right place, and both have to be like in the same angle. 2 ears, not angle, but to look good you have to make sure they look not funny on the head. I don't know how to explain it, I'm sorry. So I will go grab one stitch and grab another one on the head, one stitch on the ears, one stitch on the head. There, like this. There. Ta-da! So do the same thing for the other one. I will go a little bit faster for the other one after. So I will just secure it a little bit more. But you see that technique for the ears look great, huh? That's happened when you play with the little tube. I always keep tube testing it and find to see object when I play with tube. There. Ta-da! It's cute. Time to put the other one. I will go a little bit faster. If you still here, can you in the comment write the word Noel, Noel, so it gives me an idea that you stay here for 17 minutes with me. So after the video, so for that part I will go just a little bit in the after the ears, right there. They are not easy to attach. If you have some pin or something to help you with it. Me, I didn't have anything because I'm in a transition right now. I have my stuff upstairs and I try to bring it down in my new studio. I never have a studio in my life. So I have my own place now in the house. Woohoo! Happy me! My husband and my boy helped me with that. And my little girl, she helped me to make a mess. But she still helped me. She's cute. So time to sew it together. There. So I grab a full stitch on the head, a full stitch on the horn. I know it's not horn, but I don't know the word. I didn't find it on Google. I checked, I didn't find it. You could translate a word when you know of it. It's called in French to translate it in English, but when you don't, no use to try. It doesn't work. So it's not the right angle right now, so sorry for that. I'm not able to see myself when I record myself, so time to prepare the eyes. You will need 2 eyes. I use button because the project is for the kids over 3 years old. If it's under it, please do not use button. Use just yarn and it will be just fine too, don't worry. So I prepared the 2. If you notice, I have a a different nose on my reindeer right now. It's because yesterday night when I record that video, I was doing with that nose, and when I finished the video, I was looking at it. It was like, something wrong with it. It's cute, but I don't like the nose. So I went to bed, I sleep on it, and this morning I decided to change the nose. So at the end of the video, I will show you how to change the nose, because I don't like that nose. So those two eyes are put there. I always attach it on the bottom of the head, because you won't see it when you get to attach the body on it. Will be all eyed, because I always like sew it at least after the 5th rows from the attach point. So you do the body now. We'll do that like I did for the head. It's every 2 stitch to close it, and it will be a little bit different though, because I don't close it completely for the body, because if you notice on the picture, it's more flat on the paw place, on the legs of the little doll. So we'll go right there, put some stuffing in it. I like that stuffing, by the way. I paid 25 bucks for a big bag, but I don't regret it. So that's good. I will do a lot this winter anyways. It's a request from my little girl, so I will do that. So I will leave it open like this, like halfway, do a double knot, and I will sew it together so it won't go apart after you wash it or with kids playing with it. So I have my faux paw, and I will faux craft it. If you don't know how to do it, you could use that technique to do a infinity scarf, and will be just fine. You go and grab 1 full stitch on one side, 1 full stitch on the top. There, you will be see better. So 1 stitch on one side, 1 stitch on the other side, and will give you a nice finish for if you do an infinity scarf, or if you want to attach pieces together. It's a good technique. I use that a lot in my video. Usually it would work great for me. So I will sew it till I get to the other hand. There. Make sure you close and you grab every stitches. And don't worry, I didn't forget to attach the paws, the legs. I will do that after. It will work. This project, I think, was taking me start to finish like 2 hours and a half, because I changed my mind during the video and everything. But 2 hours and a half, it's still good if you need to make a last minute gift. So I will go and do a double knot this side too. I now reach 24 minutes. Woohoo! Thank you if you're still here. That's good. There. It's very soft. So to got it together, I will go on the opposite in the back. So I go like from the closing point, I will go like 5 rows up to make sure that I clear where I close the eyes, those little bum, and I will go and grab one and come back on the other side. I will put that a little bit faster because I think you understand how I did it. it's like the full graft there. Da, da, da. It's funny to see myself going that fast. Going that fast. I wish to be that fast. I'm not. There. If you notice, my left ends doesn't move that much. Only holding my work because it won't work properly since I got injured. So there, look cute. I'm not sure about the neck because you see in the back where's my finger, there's a little hole over there. I don't like it, so I will fix that after. Don't worry about that. So the same thing, you go from the starting point of the sewing and get 4 or 5 rows up, and you go and keep the same rows all the way to sew your piece together. I don't pull right now. I will pull it when I get on the side there, and go there, this, and I continue. So the other legs will be the same thing. I will go very fast for the other legs. I think I even cut the other legs, I'm not sure. We'll jump directly to the arms. So when you arrive here, you make sure that you pull it, and not too strongly because you don't want to change the shape of your legs. Grab it, going down, look up, going down, going up. There. There, and you cut it. And voila, it's done. So I changed my mind for the neck. I decided to attach it with a piece of yarn, and I will hide it in the back of my little deer. Time to attach those arms. I will go directly in the neck, so that way those 2 arms will be on the same level and it will look great. So I will grab the other one and pick again in it, bring it to the other one and attach it with that strong knot, double knot. Hide it in the animal there. Got it. Time to do the belly button. The belly button, I just did a little X. So I start there and I come back, go on the other side and go to the first starting point. So I go back, do the same thing, and I will attach those 2 tails together. Don't go too tight, you don't want to change the shape of your X. So cut it and hide it in the stuffing belly. There, cut the excess, make sure that your belly button is okay. There. So I like the neck better now, but I don't like the nose. The muzzle is not like I want it, so I will do another one right now. So I get up this morning with that idea that 20 rows will be just fine. I forgot to record myself doing the 20 rows, but you know how to do 20 rows. If you're still here, you're good. I'm sure. So I go like closing both sides of the tube, and I will do like I did for a hat. We'll use my yarn needle, go in the middle like this, and push it with my thumbs. There. And attach it, secure it, and I will shape it with my hands to do a nice mouth. That mouth, not the muzzle. And I will cut that part too. And like I did for the body and head, I will go every 2 stitch like this to keep the shape I want before I sew it on the head. So every 2 stitch will be just fine. There. Right there, you pull it just how you need it, and I remove the red nose, keep it for another time. So I do a double knot here to keep it in place. I don't close the tube because I want to fill it with stuffing, and I will put that on the face right there. If you have something to attach it to when you sew it, it's gonna be better. If not, you just go like me. So I go grab 1 stitch on the head, 1 stitch on the muzzle, full stitch, and we'll go faster after. It's only to show how I did it. Oh my god, already half an hour with me. Woohoo! Your patience. That's good. There. Or maybe you here because you skip. I don't know. So I will continue. Attach the muzzle. And after that I will show you how I did my little nose, red nose. If you have pom-pom, you could do a red nose pom-pom. If you have a big button, red one, could be cute too. If you make one, don't forget to share it in my group. It's always nice to see when somebody try my video and my pattern. Because sometimes you think to yourself, is it really matter if I continue or not? But when I saw somebody like doing my video, it boosts me to make more. So it's always nice. Actually, people are very nice. They leave me a lot of great comments. It's always fun to read, and I answer every comment all the time. It's a lot of work, but I told myself people take the time to comment it, so it's good. So for the nose, you could go and just stop right here and hide those little tail if you like it like this, or you could go and do a full triangle like this. And you don't pull too much on the yarn when you do a nose or eyes and everything. You just go to your starting point and come back, and you don't pull on the yarn. If you pull on it, it will change shape and you don't want it. So you want it to be fluffy and cute for the kids to love it and enjoy it. And if you don't have kids and you really want to do that pattern, it will be a very cute decoration, so don't worry. Decoration is always cute to receive as a gift, Christmas gift, or friend's gift. So I go back and forth for the nose like this till I end up with no yarn. Like it. Cute. And usually I try to finish both of my tail in the same place, but I don't know what I did. I was tired maybe, but I will bring my yarn back because it was not what I was looking for. See, those two tails is not the same place, and usually I try to finish with my tail the same place, so I will fix that now. I changed my mind again and come back on the same stitch with my tail, and I will do a double knot here, and I will hide those two tails now. And after that, that video will be done, and I will say see you next week for a new video. And if you like that video, don't forget to put a little thumbs up, and I wish you a great week, and ciao ciao, don't never give up.